welcome to what are both great traditions at Tommy Douglas, the Tommy Awards and Color Day. This is an annual celebration where we celebrate all that we have accomplished in the year and have some fun while doing it. Although we can't be together, your SRC has created the Tommy Awards COVID edition for you from their homes. Thank you for all of your nominations and for participating in the voting. And now, let's get on with the show. Thanks for tuning in.
Hi everyone, I hope you're having a good June. I've been asked to come forward and talk about wrestling this season. Our wrestling team had a great season. We were a really young team this year on the girls' side and on the boys' side to look at that. As far as the team goes, we went into cities this year, kind of hoping that we'd do okay. We come out as the second place team overall in the cities, girls winning it, guys finishing third. Going to provincials, we had 10 athletes qualify for provincials. Looking at all those 10 athletes, 6 of them placed in the top 3 and medaled, including Cole Terold, finishing with gold, William Yanko, Sierra Mullen, and Dayton Bergeron as silver medalists in the province, and Rhett Bernard and Josh Edwards as bronze medalists in the province. So we are extremely happy with our season and really look forward to next year, because on our girls' side, we have one grade 11 that's going to be in grade 12. The rest of them are in grade 9 and 10. So we look to hopefully repeat and continue adding and growing our program. So if you're interested next year, come on out.
Hi, we're the SRC Executive Committee, and we are going to be presenting the 2020 Tommy Awards. I'm Jordan.
I'm Bliss.
I'm Jen Ray.
And I'm Queen. Today is supposed to be the last pep rally for the 2020 school year.
But because of the virus, we have to do it in the comforts of our homes. But on the bright side, we are all part of history.
So, without further ado, here is the first award for Choice Rule Follower.
You will never catch this person within 6 feet with another human being. This rule follower has followed all of the guidelines put up by the government and ensures that their friends are also following those rules. And the nominees are Fatima Akhar, Jasheen Guman, Jordan Friesen, and Elena Kruger. And the winner is...
Gotta cut loose, pull loose, kick off the Sunday shoes. Please.
The closure of gyms hasn't held these home gym rats back. They've been working out every day. The nominees for Choice Gym Rat are... Headset, check. Console, check. Snacks, check. This gamer can beat anyone with 20 HP left. The nominees for Choice Gamer are... Choice Silver Linings is for a super positive person, someone who's always looking at the bright side, always going for walks, and having a good time. The nominees for Choice Silver Lining are...
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you...
Hi, welcome to my quarantine baking show. Today, you're gonna need flour, eggs, sugar, and milk. Let's get started. That's a wrap. Okay. To be real, I haven't been baking much, but some people have. This award goes to someone who's been putting their baking skills to use this quarantine. The nominees for this award are...
The next Tommy Award is Choice Quarantine Fashionista. This person is fully embracing this time of uncertainty by wearing the most comfortable clothes possible. You can always see them dressing up in onesies and using their blankets as massive capes. The nominees for this award are Bryn Whitney, Abigail Pierce, Bethany Lowen, and Zainab Khan. The winner is...
Stroll down the runway, another payday, cover of my...
And the next award is Choice Quarantine Hair. This person may have dyed their own hair, cut their own hair, but immediately regretted or somehow miraculously did a great job of it. It could also be someone who never had the hair to begin with or has a hairstyle that should be on Vogue magazine.
Next up is Choice Binge Watcher. This person has watched every TV show and movie on Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, and Disney+. You can always find this person sitting on the couch, eating popcorn, while being wrapped up in 10 pounds of blankets, watching TV. And the nominees for this award are Ainsley Molnar, Naya Sakoshi, Laila Chapitzik, and Zohar Randava. And without further ado, the winner of Choice Binge Watcher is...
Somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching.
Bruh, it's only 5 p.m. Oh my gosh. Who gets up at 5 p.m.? Oh. I'm sorry. Oh, I just woke up from my, 6th nap of the day. You know quarantine's got our sleep schedules, messed up. This award goes to someone who's always sleeping day and night. The nominees for this award are...
Sleep till!
And finally, Choice Technologically Improved Teacher. This teacher went from constantly asking on how to turn on the sound and having a battle with every video and the projector to hosting Zoom meetings and posting a Google Classroom with ease.
Technologic. Buy it, use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, mail, upgrade it, charge it, point it.
Coming at you from the dark, dreary confinements of my basement, or as I now call my office. And I am, it's been tough. I'm working on this schedule for a long time. I've spent lots of hours here with not very much sunlight, digging away, dealing with Zoom after Zoom after Zoom call, and tons of emails. I can't wait to get back to a point where we're face to face again. Yeah, and it's been tough. And so as Tigers, I think we have to persevere. We need to look at the positives. And so one of the positives being at home has been spending a ton of quality time with my family. Seriously? Seriously, you're playing with toilet paper during COVID? Are you kidding me? No, don't waste the paper. So yeah, I'm trying to do this and plan for that. Girls, I'm on a Zoom call. Keep it quiet up there. can't believe we got to deal with this. What's going on? But with all joking aside, I think it is important that we do remember those positive stories. That's what's going to allow us to persevere through these really difficult times. I think it's also really important that we are thinking about the skills that we have learned throughout COVID times. You know, I know you've become better at navigating through Google Classroom. I know you've probably been better at kind of navigating at home and getting along with your family probably a bit better. So how do we take all these skills and make sure that we become better people at the end of it, more resilient people? We want to be a stronger community when we return to Tommy Douglas. So make sure you're thinking about all those things that you've learned while we've been away from school. We're hoping that this virtual color day is one of those things, can be one of those positive stories for you and something that you remember back when we do return to school. So I offer you our congratulations to everybody that's being recognized here today. I thank everybody that has made Tommy Douglas such a great place to be while we were together, while we were apart. And I'm hoping that this message wasn't lost in the makeup. But I'll end with saying, please stay safe, stay healthy, and be strong by looking after each other. And hopefully we'll see you all soon.
Every year in June, we say goodbye. We say goodbye to our graduates as they graduate from high school and move on to the world of work and post-secondary education. We are all looking forward to spending some time with our graduates at the end of June when we celebrate them in a virtual ceremony and then invite them back to the school to receive their diplomas. All the best to all of you in your future endeavors. It's also tradition at Color Day to say goodbye to departing staff. And this year we have 3 staff members who are retiring. 2 of them retired earlier in the year. We're saying farewell to Ms. Zawatsky, a library technician, and to Ms. Penner, who was an educational assistant loved by all, who retired earlier in the year. We also want to take this opportunity to say farewell to Mr. Bill Clark. Mr. Clark has taught math at Tommy Douglas for the past 10 years. We will miss him. We will miss his sense of humor, and we will all remember the way that he engaged with online learning in the last few months of his career and turned everything into virtual learning for students. All the best to you, Mr. Clark. We also have 2 staff members who are moving on to the most important job, the job of parent. So for next year, Ms. Lischinski from our science department will be on parenting leave, as will Ms. McLaren from our student services office. All the best to you both. We do have some teachers who are moving on to new buildings as well. Ms. Regier was only here for 1 year, but made a great impression on staff and students. She's moving on to her dream job at Bedford Road as teacher librarian. We are also saying goodbye to Ms. Jones, an educational assistant who has supported so many students with academics and personal issues and just been a great member of our staff. We wish her all the best as she moves to Carolyn Robbins next year. We also have some temporary teachers who will have contracts in other buildings next year, and we want to say thank you to them and wish them all the best. Farewell, and thank you to Mr. Pierce, Mr. Cox, and Miss Modelag. Normally at this ceremony, there would be other people here with me to wish you well. Ms. Donna Banks, our trustee, is one of those people, and I know that she extends her warmest wishes. And finally, students, I know that hearing these names is hard for you when you hear about people leaving that have been good supports to you. One of the best things that you can do is reach out to these people by email or in your Google Classroom and let them know that they made a difference and that you're going to miss them. Thank you.
Hey Tigers, just wanted to say thanks for a really great year. I haven't been at Tommy for very long, and I know it seems weird that I'm moving on again, but I had such a great year. Thanks to all my students, thanks to the Tommy Douglas staff for welcoming me and for supporting me in everything that I did. I had so much fun. Take care everyone, come visit me at Bedford. Okay, bye.
Hi Tigers, I'm going to be away next year taking care of a tiny human, so I want to take a moment to say goodbye and wish you all the best in the upcoming school year. I look forward to seeing all of your smiling faces again in 2021.
The last lesson I will share with you is this one. The most important thing in your life will be who you marry. So marry someone who is kind and will uplift you. Make this person your top priority in your life. So happy school, because I'm going into happy retirement. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone. I've been given the difficult task to give the farewell for Miss Norris. If you haven't heard yet, Miss Norris won't be returning to Tommy Douglas Collegiate in the fall. She has accepted a superintendent position for Saskatoon Public Schools. So congratulations to Miss Norris on that great accomplishment. I think if we think about the last 4 years that Miss Norris has been at Tommy Douglas Collegiate, we would all agree she has had a huge impact on this school and you.
And you may or may not have spent a lot of time getting to know Miss Norris in here. Hopefully not. Or you may have seen her cheering you on at a whole bunch of different extracurricular events. You know Miss Norris, she's always cheering super loud. Or maybe you were lacing up your running shoes because you knew you had to try to catch up with Miss Norris. Miss Norris, where are you? Wait! Or maybe you've seen her giving those grade-like assemblies, or maybe if you're lucky enough you got to shake her hand as she gave you an award. And I know you've all experienced Miss Norris's very friendly welcome in the mornings.
Well, we've all had different experiences with Miss Norris, and she's impacted us in many different ways. But one thing is for sure, that we're all better people because of it. So from the students, the staff, the parents, and the entire Tommy Douglas family, we'd like to take this opportunity to wish you the best of luck next year in your role as superintendent. And we'd like to thank you one last time for all the incredible work you've done over the past 4 years at Tommy Douglas Collegiate. You've made this school the best school in Saskatoon to learn, to work and play and compete. And we know that this is going to be more of a see you later than it is a goodbye, because it's going to be really difficult for you to stay out of this building next year. So thanks again. Best of luck next year, and we'll see you soon.
It's no secret that I love this school and that I'm going to be very sad to leave it. I had the opportunity to open Tommy Douglas as a teacher when it opened in 2007, and then I was very excited to find out that I would get to be the principal 4 years ago. In my time at Tommy, I have noticed what a wonderful community we have. We take care of each other. The students are caring, they're open, they're friendly, they're a lot of fun, and the families have been nothing but supportive during my time here. The staff are incredible, and I'm gonna miss all of you. I'm gonna miss the staff, the students, and the families, and I look forward to visiting next year. Thank you very much. I'll always be a Tiger.
As SRC advisors, we would like to say a final goodbye to our grade 12s who are on our SRC executive this year. Jordan, Jenray, Bliss, Queen, and Michaela, we're gonna miss you a lot. And we look forward to planning some fun events for everyone in the next school year.